top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates oxygen plants of 100 KL at district hospitals of Chandel, Ukhrul and Senapati districts. 500 KL oxygen plants will be inaugurated before August 20th. Combined team of Assam Rifles and More Police Commandos seizes huge cache of arms and ammunition from S. Moljol village at More. And state government conferred 5 national awards under Vandhan Annual Awards. Chief Minister N. Biren expresses happiness over government's achievements. A very good evening and welcome to MAMITv Primetime English News. This is MASACO NINGTHOUJAM giving you the latest news updates. Chief Minister N. Biren today inaugurated 3 oxygen plants newly set up at Chandel, Ukhrul and Senapati district headquarters with the objective of meeting the requirement of oxygen in the districts concerned to fight COVID-19 pandemic. The Chief Minister first left Kangla by a helicopter around 9:30 a.m. for Chandel district headquarters and inaugurated the oxygen plant set up on the campus of Chandel district hospital at 10:40 a.m. Minister of Education S. Rajain, Minister of Tribal Affairs and Hills Vungzagin Valte, Minister of Sports Letpao Haukip, Secretary Tribal Affairs and Hills Arthur Warchio and Principal Secretary Health Vomlumang attended the inaugural function. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren said after setting up of oxygen plants of 100 KL in all hill districts, plans to set up 500 KL oxygen plants under Prime Minister care are in the pipeline. Preparation for inauguration of the 500 KL oxygen plants before August 20th is in full swing. The state government is making concerted efforts to repair and renovate the district hospitals in the hill districts, Biren said, and appealed to the people living in the hill districts to extend full cooperation. He also appealed to all to get vaccinated, claiming that out of 19 lakh eligible persons for vaccination, over 12 lakh have received COVID vaccination so far. If the remaining 7 lakh persons get their doses of vaccines before September, it can be assumed that the state is safe from COVID transmission. For this reason, it is important to get vaccinated and not to believe rumors and hearsay about the vaccine, Chief Minister N. Biren stated.
Sandil ki district se koi chepi karong da khangde any kind of the sajita bakte khangde any ana ai pula pakanda ana ko sida bukhachar ga line infal york tarai phadba yaring nei infal york kana basida madu ki machineries bujia koi x-ray machine CT scan machine loi nai koi thamna honari early detection covid ta khwai da ki maru oi base hana khangba hasang kitang ngai da bada hospital chapi over.
A combined team of 43rd Assam Rifles and More Commando has seized huge cache of arms and ammunition last evening from the residence of Thanglet Haukip from S. Moljol village, More Ward number 7. The seized items were 2 AK-56 rifles, 2 M16 rifles, 1 9mm pistol, 1 SG Mauser N 9mm pistol, 1 Beretta pistol, 1 Chinese hand grenade, 9 magazines of AK-56 and M16, 4 magazines of 9mm pistol, 361 live rounds of 7.62mm, 31 live rounds of 5.6mm, 23 live rounds of 239mm, 4 live rounds of .38 mm, 7 rounds of small caliber, and an 8x binocular. The seized items have been handed over to Moray Police Station. Government of Manipur has been conferred 5 national awards in the recently announced Vandhan Annual Awards 2020-21. The awards under Pradhan Mantri Vandhan Yojana (PMVDY) include Most Proactive State Award for effectively implementing the scheme in the state. Chief Minister N. Biren has expressed happiness on winning the 5 national awards. Union Minister of Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda presented the awards during the 34th Foundation Day celebration of TriFed held through a Zoom webinar. The 5 awards received by Manipur are Most Proactive State, Best Digital Friendly State, Best Sales Generated, Most Number of Dhan Vikas Kendra Established, and Best Training Award. Apart from the 5 awards, Manipur was also conferred State Vandhan Awards for Northeastern Region. Chandel Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South organized a cycle rally as part of Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav celebration. The rally was organized in collaboration with Kapam Development Club and Chandel Cycling Club to promote Fit India movement and spread awareness on COVID-19 on August 8th. The cycle rally was flagged off from Chandel and covered a distance of 85 kilometers via Palel Kakching Khomjong War Memorial up to Modi village in Chandel district. Around 32 cyclists participated in the event. The rally passed through prominent places and halted at remote villages to spread COVID-19 awareness. The youth clubs of Chandel have expressed their gratitude towards Assam Rifles for organizing such rally. The Election Committee of Social Worker Kangabam Jadubani has distributed edible items to the people living in containment zone areas of Wangkem Assembly Constituency. The areas of Wangkem Assembly Constituency covered by the team are Yaripok Kekru and Hauka Mamang Ilangbam Lekai. As part of the program, the team also provided limestone to be dropped into the community pond in Charangpat RYDO area to keep the water clean and potable. It may also be mentioned that social worker Kangabam Jadumani had extended financial assistance to 15-year-old Thaunaujam Lanchenba Meitei of Yaripok Bishnunaha Awang Lekai, who could not get treatment due to financial shortage. Kangabam Jadumani, who is currently in Bangalore, will meet all medical expenses for Thaunaujam Lanchenba, who is undergoing treatment at National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences in Bangalore. A fashion show spreading awareness on organ donation titled A Second Chance was held yesterday at ISKCON Auditorium in East Kailash, New Delhi. International model and social activist Mayang Lambam Diana was the showstopper of the fashion show. The fashion event was organized by Navya Sarjana Foundation under the banner ESAS. The show gave the message of organ donation for a possibility of a new life to other people. Distribution of essential food items by ex-MLA Sapam Kunjakishore, alias Keba, to residents of Patsoi Assembly Constituency affected by the pandemic continues. As part of the program, around 500 households of Tera Lokrakpam Lekai, Thingom Lekai, Wangthonbi Lerak, and around 400 households of polling station 19/12 and 19/13 of Takiel Kongbal were given food items. People living on rent in the areas were also provided with the essential items. Imam of Imdadiya Masjid, Maulana Naki Masood, has expressed displeasure over shifting of polling station for 31/1A of Thoubal Assembly Constituency for more than 40 years to Legoichil Community Hall. Addressing a press meet held at Thobal Moijing Mina Bazar, Naki Masood said the people of Moijing Lengoijil have been casting their votes at 31/1A polling station since the last many years. Shifting of the polling station to the community hall is against the will of more than 80% of the voters in the area, he said.
Aina mafam asida leiriba voter singi mahut sinjaraga polling station asi hongdokani tauriba asi taubiganu khudakta lepiu.
Manipur Government High Secondary Lecturers Welfare Association has drawn the attention of the authority concerned to add 20 to 30 more government high secondary schools to the already existing 58 government high secondary schools in the state and to introduce a system for admission collectively. In a video message, General Secretary of MGH-SLWA, Mutam Jadumani Singh, urged the government to look into the infrastructure of these schools ahead of the academic session so that more students can study at the government schools. He also recommended upgrading the secondary teachers from qualified teachers among primary and graduate teachers if required. Jadumani further appealed to fill in the vacant posts of senior lecturers, vice principal and principal under School Fagadhansi mission with proper RR. He highlighted that the state government is also trying to appoint local teachers within a 5-kilometer radius of the school to produce better students. He added that even the commissioner, director and concerned minister had informed local people on the matter to build schools in close proximity for the teacher. However, Jadumani said transfer of M. Romeo from Ziribam High Secondary School to Ukrul High Secondary School is contrary to the School Fagadhansi mission. He urged the concerned department to withdraw the transfer order at the earliest.
오자신고 스쿨루도 보hle 하르가 마탐 짜나 마팜 짜나 사자신기 이자신이까 토큰데 타복 동로보기 되먹다 아두 뭐 오자신거도 어디가 산스 비바 마토도 혼바 하이버시 सरकार 레피버니 로이나 녹시저바 다이렉터 커미셔너 아무슨 오너블 미니스터 파우나 아두금바 아타파다 우리 군덕이 논에들 레이바 나트라가 지리반도 레이바 지리반덕이 우리 군덕 레이도 파우와 제이라고 저카스타로 아두가 마함자는 담비게 하잖아 하이비 그러더니 아두고 이칸 가보더는 녹시저바 거기 오자 M 로미오고 조그라피기 오자 와나 지리밤 하이어 세컨더리 시기 우리 군대 트랜스퍼트 드라이버세 마시 트랜스퍼시 한도 비유
Tawan Potlakpa, a ritual for Ibuto Pakhangba, was performed today at Sana Konung, marking the first day of Tawan in Meitei calendar. Publicity Secretary of Uttar Shanglin, Laishram Poreiton, said Maiba, Maibi and Pena players led by Angom Ningtho, Angom Amubi attended the ritual. He added they also sought the blessings of Ibuto Pakhangba to save us from the pandemic.
Ahanba tatnaba numita he pangthokna ningthorel singi matamdagi lakpa adugumba thauramado kumsigidi asi Thawan gi nongma pamba ningthokaba numit asida tatnaba oiba maramna haidiba thauramasi pangthoksaki sigumba thauramasida leibaki yai phanabagi dama COVID-19 pandemic asidagi malemu kanbinabagi dama ibudo pakhangmagi mafamdasu aikat laikat charaga Malay masibukan biyo haiduna irat thawni jaraga asigi lumba Thawan polak paina khangnaba thawram masi pangthok saduna loisanjaki.
It's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
LX Sublimation Pauna Bazaar Imphal JMG Shopping Complex, first floor. Mafam asida mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mug wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame. All the mentioned items will be available at wholesale rate in LX Sublimation.
Welcome back after the break. Moving on to the national news, India reported 35,499 new COVID cases, with 447 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, taking the total fatalities to over 4.28 lakh and the total infections to over 3.19 crore. Active COVID cases have declined to 4.02 lakh, with 39,686 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, taking total recoveries to over 3.11 crore. The recovery rate has increased to 97.40%. The daily positivity rate is at 2.59%, less than 3% for 14 straight days. It is a sign of relief. The World Health Organization has declared COVID positivity rate below 5% to be within the safe zone. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually transferred 19,500 crore rupees to over 9.75 crore beneficiary farmers under the government's Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi PM Kisan scheme. With this, the government has so far transferred 9 installments amounting around 1.57 lakh crore rupees to farmer families under the PM Kisan scheme. After the release of the amount, the Prime Minister interacted with beneficiaries of this scheme from across the country. An annual financial benefit of 6,000 rupees is provided to eligible beneficiary farmer families, payable in 3 equal 4-monthly installments of 2,000 rupees each under the Prime Minister Kisan scheme. The fund is transferred directly to the bank accounts of the beneficiaries. Addressing the virtual event in the presence of the Prime Minister, Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said that before the 9th installment, the central government has disbursed about 1.37 lakh crore rupees to around 11 crore beneficiaries under the scheme. Union Ministers of State for Agriculture Kailash Chaudhary and Shobha Karandlaje as well as Agriculture Secretary Sanjay Agarwal were among state ministers and officials present in the event. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair a high-level open debate on enhancing maritime security, a case for international cooperation, today at 5:30 p.m. via video conferencing. This would be the first time that an Indian Prime Minister would be presiding over a meeting of the UN Security Council, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said. This will also be the first time that maritime security will be discussed in a holistic manner as an exclusive agenda item in such a high-level open debate. Modi himself also tweeted to announce the event. A statement by the Prime Minister's office said that the meeting is expected to be attended by several heads of state and government of member states of the United Nations Security Council and high-level briefers from the UN system and key regional organizations. The open debate will focus on ways to effectively counter maritime crime and insecurity and strengthen coordination in the maritime domain. The Shiv Sena claimed the centre's decision to rename the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award after hockey legend Dhyan Chand was not the people's wish but a political game. An editorial in the Sena mouthpiece, Samana, also asked what Prime Minister Narendra Modi's contribution to cricket was that a stadium in Ahmedabad was named after him. The Shiv Sena said that a bigger award could have been announced in the name of hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand instead of renaming Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Shiv Sena further added that the sacrifice of 2 former Prime Ministers, Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, who had contributed immensely to the progress of the country, cannot become a subject of ridicule. And now, before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates oxygen plants of 100 KL at district hospitals of Chandel, Ukhrul and Senapati districts. 500 KL oxygen plants will be inaugurated before August 20th. Combined team of Assam Rifles and Moreh Police Commandos seizes huge cache of arms and ammunition from S. Moljol village at Moreh. And state government conferred 5 national awards under Vandhan Annual Awards. Chief Minister N. Biren expresses happiness over government's achievements. And that's all for the Primetime English News. Thank you for watching.
Awaba phongdokjaba aikhoi khwai pumnamakpu konbiramba iyamba thingbaiजम manina haukiba August ki tarik taruk ingengi kungani pani panba irai nimitta mahaki nungsijaraba imung manung sagai natai aikhoi khwai pumnamakpu thadoklamlaga satkibada thamoi shokna nungaitaba phongdokjari laikhidrabagi thawaina mapugi laikolda ingna sikna lairunabagi damak ngamjaba hairang leirang kharadang mapugi khuya khada kachagadauri Lakliba August ki tarik 13 Thawan gi humni panba yumsakaisha nimitta asti chanchai laukhatjaraga August ki tarik 18 Thawan gi 12 ni panba sagolsen nimitta srada din thokle thauram masi haujik oiriba laibaki athingba leibana imung manungna ayukta laigi oiba thauram khakdamak pangthokjaragani maram maduna ahal laman marup mapang khwai pumnamakna warobidana ba paujenjari Paujenjariba Thingbaijam Ranjit Manaunupa Amadi Mahaki Imung Manung Nongmaibung Pungmakhong Imphal East.
Admissions open 2021-22 batch. Farming Alternatives and Resilience Management Schools, FARM, Singjamay Mayingpam Lekai opposite Singjamay Post Office. We are now launching a 1 to 3 months agricultural jobs role training program which will enable you to expand your farming career horizons and open up the previous narrow doors to a wide range of various agricultural possibilities and opportunities. We at FARMS, our aims is to develop an understanding of and appreciation for career opportunities in farming and the smart preparation needed to enter and progress in agricultural occupation. Our courses are based on strong farming industry linkages and youth or agri-graduate counseling and focuses on hands-on skills training. We are affiliated and approved by NSDC, Skill India, Agricultural Skill Council and Grameen Skill Development Mission. Specializations offered: hydroponic, aquaponics, soil testing analysis, plant diseases diagnosis, integrated pest management, biofertilizer development, floristry business, livestock farming technology, aquaculture, apiculture, honeybee farming, organic farming, garden landscaping, vertical urban farming, advanced mushroom farming technology, marketing of non-wood forest products, and 290 plus courses available. For more details on various job roles, courses structures, schedules and syllabus, please contact 6009